All right, here we go. Time for your sports betting podcast for Friday, March the 5th. Wow, the Master Lock Line is beyond on fire. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, we do want to talk about, why don't we give you some of the line moves of the games that haven't started yet. We have two games that have moved 2 points that are not yet underway, both of them for night action. Arkansas Little Rock and Appalachian State. It opened up as a pick. Appalachian State is now -2. Also, Texas Arlington and Troy. This opened up as Texas Arlington -5. They're now up to a 7-point favorite. Why don't we get to, we'll go to your free pick for tonight. The free pick for tonight is to go with Utah Valley plus the 9 against Grand Canyon. Now, college basketball is much more of a momentum sport. We talk about regression to the mean in the other sports, but Utah Valley is getting big points despite winning 2 straight, while Grand Canyon has lost 2 of 3. Keep in mind, it's senior night for Grand Canyon. They are loaded with seniors. 4 key players are seniors. But such teams generally do well early in the year, get a bit overvalued, and then they become fade late. It's the younger teams that generally peak late. So it's no surprise that after a 10-1 spread start, they've dropped 2 of 3 to the number. Grand Canyons, I do think they are going to have a lot of trouble with the pick and roll against Utah Valley. With Jameis Overson and Trey Woodbury, they're going to give the smallish backcourt for Grand Canyon some trouble with Oscar Freyer banged up. And also Grand Canyon's Bjorn Midgard has a ton of success dominating small centers. However, tonight he's matched up against Farduz Amik, who can match up very physically against him. Now, with the postponements, UVU has played a tougher schedule. AccuSports has us covering 58.4% of simulations. Sportsline has us covering 55%. Team Rankings gives a modest edge. Massey Rating says the line should only be 7.5, and Haslam Metrics has it as an 8-point game, so again, a modest edge there. So again, Utah Valley plus the points is your winner. I would strongly recommend you go to the Master Lock Line, which is having the greatest season in the history of college basketball. 226-1 at 51 in college basketball, 12-4 NBA. That may not be relevant for tonight, but we got a big sale on the 3-day pickback. Big sale, big college basketball portfolio for tonight. All that and more is at offshoreinsiders.com. What are the biggest public moves of today? 82% of the tickets are on it. Missouri State against Valpo. And really, let's see. Let's just run this one more time and see if there are any other big advantages. Now, I'm sorry. The biggest play is Mercer. 86% of the tickets on them against Samford. And not really anything else that screams out all that much. We do have one underdog, Jacksonville State. 72% of the bets are on them. And again, a lot of people who do contrarian bets think that you really want to fade public underdogs. So therefore, Belmont would be the contrarian bet there. In terms of money, Appalachian State, ton of money on them. 99% of the money. Morehead State, 96% of the money. UT Arlington with 95% of the money. But make sure you visit offshoreinsiders.com for the best sports picks on earth.